What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, this is Coach Hussein, aka the Militant One. Fight can be eternal, and what we're gonna go over today is the first of many strikes, the jab. When it comes to throwing a jab, there's one of three ways I like to throw the jab. I can throw the jab the standard way with the palm facing the ground. I can throw the Thai style with the fist turned all the way over, or my personal favorite, you basically just come from here and the jab goes straight out. So the fist is on that angle, okay? Regardless of how you send the jab out, one rule applies universally. You want to make your jab as non-telegraphic as possible, which means when I step with my jab, I don't want to step and then throw my jab, and I also don't want to load up the jab before I throw the jab. When you're in your stance, all your punches are already there, okay? It doesn't matter what punch you throw, whether it's jab, cross, hook, or the uppercut, or even the overhand. All of your punches are there, okay? So when you're in your stance, you don't have to load up the punch and then throw. So when I throw my jab, I'm gonna take a small step forward to cover the distance, and then I want my punch to come out. But I want them to work simultaneously. So like I said, I don't want to step here and throw, and I also don't want to step, load the punch back here, and then throw. I want everything to come out at the same time. So when I throw, that's how it should look, okay? Also when I throw my jab here, notice how my shoulder is protecting my jaw. So when I face the camera this way, this is how the punch should look, okay? My shoulder is protecting my jaw, my right hand is protecting my jaw. So my jaw is completely protected. For the most part, it's completely protected, okay? But the rule applies. So when I throw my jab, I want to make sure it's completely forward, okay? And it's the same thing if I'm throwing the jab to the body. I want to get low and everything is coming out at the same time, right here, okay? I don't want to duck and then throw, all right? I want everything to come in one simultaneous motion. So when I throw my jab to the body, that's what I'm looking at. That's how I should look. Same thing if I throw my jab to the face, up top to his head, that's how it should look. Now, from this angle, it's the same way. The first angle I showed was from Southpaw and Orthodox, it's the same way. That's my jab here up top, and jab to the body, right there, okay? Once again, jab up top, and jab to the body. There's other ways or other angles in which you can throw the jab as well. For example, instead of just the standard guard, you can have a high guard where you throw the jab, okay? Where even if my hand is out here, I can still throw an effective jab. Still going straight. I'm not loading up. I'm not stepping, pulling my fist back, then throwing. Everything is coming out in one complete motion. All right? In one complete motion, everything is coming out. All right? Another key point, always remember to breathe whenever you throw the strike. If you hold your air ring, you actually tire yourself out more. Even if I'm on top here, I can still throw a jab to the body. Okay? Right here. Alright? Just like that. Now, I can also throw with my jab here, what is the Philly shove stance. I'm here. Everything is still going forward. I'm not pumping the jab. I'm not stepping forward and then throwing my jab. Everything is coming straight out. Everything is going straight out. From this stance, if anyone of you have ever used a sword, particularly in the manner in which samurai use their sword, imagine your sword is here. Your sword is right here, so you're coming over here and you're drawing your sword. That's how the jab from this stance should come out, okay? Even if I drop my hand lower, I should come here. There should be a direct line here, here, here. And I'm throwing my jab back, okay? Just like that, okay? So imagine I'm drawing my sword, just like that. And it's the same thing if I'm going to the body. Everything is coming forward. Everything is coming forward. Even if I throw a power jab, it's still going forward. Okay? It's still going forward. Alright? Because typically you want to pop the jab. That's what you want to do. You want to pop the jab. Quick in, quick out. Same thing going to the body. With the body, you can actually stab. Okay? And you want to make sure you stab when you go to the body because it'll change the shape of their structure. It'll change the shape of their body. And whenever you hit your opponent, regardless of what punch you throw, you want to change their structure. You want to change their shape. Okay? So if I'm hitting my opponent, regardless of who I'm hitting, and it doesn't change their shape, the punch wasn't effective. Okay? Some people are strong enough to eat a particular punch, and size and weight, those things matter. But the rule is still the same, okay? There's still a soft spot on the body you can hit that will compromise a person's structure and change their shape, okay? And it works with every punch. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Okay, if I hit you, you're supposed to change your shape because I'm hitting with bad intentions. That's how you're supposed to hit. You don't hit and just go, no. That's how I'm gonna hit. Okay? With bad intentions. With every single punch. Going back to our jab, once again, I go to his body here. What I want to do is change that shape again, because when I change that shape here, if he leans forward, then I come back with that uppercut. Okay? I hit him up top here. His head should knock back. Okay? You knock his head back, his body's going to follow. Alright? You shouldn't hit a guy and he just stands there and takes the punch, looking at you like, that's all you got? That you never had. Okay? So remember, when we're throwing our jab, what I want to do is make sure that everything is going straight. Okay? That's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. Make sure everything is coming straight. It doesn't matter if I'm going on top of his head or going to his body. Or if I'm going from his body to his head. Or if I'm going from his head to his body. Everything should come out straight. And this helps also because the less you can be read, the more effective you can throw your punch. Okay? If your opponent gets your timing down, that's kind of a sign that you were read. Okay? Unless they just have great vision, they can detect and see the speed of the punch as it develops. Okay? But the general rule is don't make yourself readable. Okay? So if I'm going straight at him, that's how it should look. Okay? It don't matter what I'm doing. If I'm going straight, I should go straight. Okay? Alright? It doesn't matter where my hand is, I'm going straight. I'm going straight. I'm going straight. Okay? They shouldn't see my punch coming until it's too late. By the time they see the punch, it should be too late. They already hit it. That's the idea behind your jab. Okay? That's the idea behind it. That jab should be quick as possible. And bring it right back to your face. Okay? This has been how to throw a jab. Okay? And the angles by which you can throw your jab as well. Alright? Once again, this is Coach Hussein with Fight Camp Eternal. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright? Until then, train daily.